This is Joseph Pono from Network Marketing Success Magazine, and I have the absolute pleasure of being in the company today of Mr. Gail Stolzenburg. Mr. Stolzenburg, what a pleasure to meet you.
Joseph, thank you.
Gail has been a veteran in the industry of network marketing and has helped create several success stories. And today, at my request, he has obliged to be part of this, journey of you subscribers of Network Marketing Success Magazine, and has agreed to share a few beautiful secrets, tips and secrets that you might be able to use to better improve your success in the industry. So let's go ahead and hear from him directly about his background and what he has to say about this industry. Gail, if you could please share how you started, how you came into this industry, and a couple of points that would just be of interest to our readers, please.
Surely, and I haven't been here very long, only 20 years, and I got started out because there was a veteran in the authoring business by the name of Robert Allen. He used to hold wealth seminars, and I was a certified wellness coach, and he got involved with one of the health and wellness companies, and he said, "This is right down your alley, you ought to get involved." And so I followed him into the company, and it's been like that ever since.
Wow. And what would you say about the journey you've had so far?
Well, it's been a fantastic journey. I can't, it's very hard for me to understand why anyone would do something else other than network marketing.
That's awesome. If I may ask, Gail, over these years, I'm sure you've seen a lot of changes that happened in this industry. For example, those are the times where people used to probably send out postcards to tell about your company. And today the media has grown so much with instantaneous, contacts and relationships that you could be building the worldwide. But what are the pros and cons of all these changes? What is it that you're seeing, and how is it affecting the industry as such?
Well, you're right, Joseph. When I started out, it was sending out postcards, and we had this great program, what we called Instant Fax.
Okay. Okay.
And then we've seen all these changes, and I think there's two major changes. One of them, of course, is technology, and technology has some major effects from the standpoint of the websites and the emails and that type of thing. But another major change has to do with texting. And what we're seeing now, I understand that about 1 out of every 17 emails gets read. And so people are more apt to listen or read a text than they are in an email. The other major thing that I'm seeing is that there's a shift to dealing with the Gen Y generation. And they talk a different language than we do.
Yeah, absolutely. But would you agree that despite all these, Gen Y technologies, as you mentioned, that one can use in today's world, it is still absolutely essential to have that handshake, to have that personal one-to-one, face-to-face communication if you really want to build a solid organization and a long-term residual income?
I'm in complete agreement. I think the only reason for social media is to set up a meeting face-to-face. Because as you know, a good percentage, like 70% of the communication has to do with body language, and another great percent has to do with tonality and so on. So being able to look in the person's face, see their expressions and so on, makes a major difference.
Yeah, absolutely. And it does build a credibility much faster, isn't it?
That's
yeah.
It's like people have got a little television window up there, and they can tell if you're lying or not.
Well, I would definitely like to take a minute to speak about your book.
Oh, yes.
Gail has been working on and has recently released a wonderful book called Connections, Converting Customers, Connecting Contacts to Customers. And I think there is a lot that has gone behind the thought of bringing out this book. And I would really love you to tell them that what exactly can the network marketing industry expect from this book, and how do you expect that to add value to them?
Well, the way the book came about is that for many years I would host events and bring in major speakers like Brian Tracy or Mark Victor Hansen or Robert Allen, Bob Berg, Dr. Ivan Meisner. And what I ended up doing was wrote the book with my experiences in networking and network marketing. And at the end of each chapter, one of these gentlemen would write an article that would add some credence to.
Okay. And what exactly can network marketers expect from this? What do they learn from it?
Well, I think the biggest thing is that we make a mistake in how we approach people. And so what this book does is show you how to do the correct manner of approaching people and the follow-up and the presentation and so forth.
Which is absolutely essential if they are serious about building the business, isn't it?
No doubt about it.
Absolutely. And how can somebody get access to this book?
Well, all they need to do is to contact me. The website is www.gailstolzenburg.com. That's GailStolzenburg.com. Or they can email me at gail@gailstolzenburg.com. Or the phone number is 281-493-1955.
Actually, like I said, I've had the pleasure of knowing Gail for the last couple of days only, but it feels like I've known him for ages. And I did take the time to go through this book, and it's really awesome. If you're serious about building a book, building a business in network marketing, perhaps you want to check it out. And with that, Mr. Stolzenburg, I'd like to thank you for taking your time out to speaking to our team, our subscribers all over the world. In fact, today we have subscribers and readers in more than 80 countries.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Which absolutely means that people are recognizing that this industry is there to stay. It is changing the lives of so many people, and we appreciate people like you coming in to take the time to add value and give credence to the entire industry and motivate and tell the people that, look, I'm a success, I've helped many people be a success, and if you want, you can be a success too. And for that, I truly thank you, sir.
And thank you for making this available.
My pleasure.